We switch focus now to a traditional art which is fighting to preserve its place in the modern world. Silversmiths pride themselves on putting the human touch into what they create. It's a skill which is thousands of years old, but how does it compete in the 21st century? Phil Bales has been finding out.
Nobody does it better. London still has a world-class reputation for producing superb handcrafted silverware. But silversmiths like Stuart Hersey are becoming rarer every year. The business was started by his father in Clerkenwell, once packed with scores of little workshops.
Even from the age of sort of 7 or 8, I was up there helping him out doing various things, and I enjoyed it a lot at the time, and when I left school it seemed like the natural path to follow, so I worked with him for many years, so now here I am still 30 years later plugging away.
Now in Teddington, Stuart's workshop is one of a precious few left producing silverware that graces homes throughout the world. Captivated by the skill and grace of this traditional craft, Stuart's friend, Eugene Grobler, has produced a beautiful short film celebrating, from start to finish, the creation of a single silver candlestick.
The modern world we live in is all about having things packaged and manufactured really cheaply and fast and cost effectively, whereas it's the same with everything in life. We're losing all our old traditions are sort of going, aren't they? You know, like old London buses or old tube signs or you know, the destination cards at Waterloo Station, whatever it might be, you know, all these old things that everyone loved and sort of, I suppose they have their place in time, but yeah, it is nice to see that something is still thriving.
By immortalising it on film, the friends are helping to keep the craft alive, but it takes customers too. Below ground in Holborn are the high-security London silver vaults, where specialist buyers from across the globe call, seeking the best silver products, both old and new.
I carry Stuart silver because it's good value for money.
So can you show us some of his work and tell us what you're selling it for?
Surely. For example, I've got a pair up here. These have a George III style to them, but they're also almost contemporary. They're very, very simple and elegant and go in practically any house. And those, a pair of those in solid silver, are £315.
Silver enjoys a never-ending allure. Polished by generations of servants, despite constant use, its quality never diminishes. Neither does its value. Take these Irish candlesticks made in 1736. They're for sale at £11,500 per pair. This set of 6 Sheffield candlesticks from 1837 are just under £7,500. Quality is one thing you can be sure of. Every item, including Stuart's, is checked and hallmarked. Over time, silver has been protected by the ultimate quality control. To fiddle on the silver content could once mean death.
Prior to 1720, it was a treasonable offence. If they caught you, originally they would probably pillory you, if it was a minor infraction. After that, you would be, you'd lose a limb. And if it got more serious, at one point when it was really serious, really a problem, they put you to death. And that's quality control.
Down in the very bowels of the vaults is proof that despite falling numbers, London's silversmiths can still show the world how it's done. This extraordinary trophy is a perfect copy of a yachting cup washed away and lost during the New Orleans floods. It's been faithfully reproduced in Clerkenwell from photographs.
It is as good or better than the original. We've still got some fantastic craftsmen, and although we don't have the depth of people who can do this, there is still